Months since Drake released the first single off of his upcoming Iceman album. And at this point, guys, like, let's be honest, like, this album is probably never gonna come out. Like, this kind of reminds me of the Dr. Dre Detox album. You guys remember when Dr. Dre was teasing the Detox album for years and then it just never came out? You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on with this Drake album, man. I mean, the first single came out last year in July 5th of 2025. And What Did I Miss was actually a huge success, okay? The song peaked at #2 on the Hot 100 Billboard charts. It looked like it was gonna go #1, but if we're being honest, the reason why the song didn't go #1 is because Drake decided to sue his record label and accused them of, paying radio stations and paying for bots to inflate the numbers for Kendrick Lamar's songs while Drake and Kendrick Lamar was beefing with each other. So, of course, What Did I Miss isn't going to go #1. And I think that's the major reason why Drake is so scared to drop this album. After he lost the lawsuit to Universal Music Group, instead of just taking his L on the chin, he filed an appeal. So I really do believe that Drake feels like if he drops this album, it's going to be the lowest selling album of his career. People are going to say that Kendrick Lamar killed his career, and people are going to say that Drake has officially fallen off. So I think that Drake is just doing things behind the scenes to make sure that that doesn't happen. But let's be honest, guys, the only way that doesn't happen is if Drake drops the lawsuit. He's probably going to have to re-up and sign a brand new deal with UMG. And Drake's not going to do that. Drake feels like UMG snaked him. You know what I'm saying? So the second single from Iceman is Which One? That single was released exactly 2 weeks after the first single, What Did I Miss? And this song, it wasn't a bad song, but it just was a song that nobody really cared for, okay? The song peaked at #23 on the US Billboard charts, which is pretty good, right? That's not bad. But this was like a UK dance hall type record. Drake basically tried to turn back the clock and release a song similar to like a One Dance, right? But the reason why One Dance was a huge success is obviously because Drake did that song with Rihanna. Central C is not really popping like that in the United States. He is a UK rap star. People do know who he is over here in America, but I just don't think anybody really cared to see Drake and Central C do a song together. And the song was mid, bro. Like, I'm not gonna say it was trash. It was alright. Definitely a decent radio single. That's what the song was made for. It was definitely made for the radio, for the clubs. But when you go from What Did I Miss to that, it just kind of threw everybody off because, What Did I Miss really did set the tone for this Iceman album. And I feel like the Which One record, I feel like that should have never been a second single for that album. Now, the third single from Iceman, guys, this is what I think this was the nail in the coffin for this album. This is why it's been 8 months since the first single came out and this album is still not dropped. Because this is Drake's worst release single of his career. Doghouse is featuring Julia Wolf, who is the best part of the song. She's basically on the intro singing before the beat drops. And the song features Yeet. Now, we all love that song with Drake and Yeet on the For All the Dogs album. But this single right here, it just really solidified that Drake and Yeet have absolutely no chemistry together. Like, they just, like, that song that Drake did with Yeet on For All the Dogs, we only like that song because of Yeet. Drake's verse on that song is the worst part of the whole song. It's by far the worst part of the whole song. And this Doghouse song, it should have been titled Dog Shit. Because that's what the song is, bruh. The song is absolute dog shit. So the song peaked at number 53, which is a huge drop off from What Did I Miss that peaked at number 2. And it was a huge drop off from Which One, which peaked at number 20 something, 23. Huge drop off. This song peaked at 53. And then a week or two later, it completely just fell off of the Billboard charts. And since then, we haven't gotten a release date for Iceman. We haven't gotten any more new singles from Iceman. And the only thing that we're getting as far as any Iceman updates is Drake is on Instagram posting selfies, doing the duck lip pose, bro. Academics keeps doing live streams claiming, oh, Iceman is coming, Iceman is coming. Academics, he actually previewed 2 songs off of the Iceman album, and they were okay. I didn't hear anything that said, "Ooh, I can't wait for that to drop." Like, bro, it's 2026. Drake, you are still the highest streamed rapper in the world, even though you lost the beef. I just don't understand why, you're so scared to drop this album. If you don't want to drop this album until your legal situation is figured out with UMG, then stop talking about it. Like, guys, yesterday, Drake literally posted on Instagram yesterday. The caption is, "What I was doing when you thought I was crying." The first picture says, "They doubted me." The second picture says, "Warning, Iceman." The third picture is a bunch of people driving in snow. The next picture is, "Talk is cheap." You see what I mean, bro? Like, Drake, like, people don't give a fuck about this, bro. Either you're gonna drop the album or you're not gonna drop the album, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, it's not winter anymore. So you're dropping an album called Iceman that is supposed to drop during wintertime. Drake, it's spring now, bruh. It's March. We already in March, my boy. It's March 4th. Spring break is literally, like, it's spring break for some people right now, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So, like, at this point, you might as well drop Iceman during summertime. like, what are we doing? What are we doing? So, listen, man. I'm going to go ahead and make this prediction, guys. If Drake actually does drop this Iceman album, this is going to be the worst selling album of Drake's career. When the first week numbers come out for this album, it's going to be bad, bro. It's going to be really bad. I'm talking like, I don't think this album would even do 300K first week. I think it's going to do like a little over 250. Because there's just been so many things that Drake has done to hurt his image when it comes to rap. You lost the beef against Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar performed Not Like Us at the Super Bowl. You filed a lawsuit, right? Which is something that we've never seen in hip hop. You filed a lawsuit because you lost a rap battle. Then you lost a lawsuit. Then you filed an appeal for the lawsuit that you lost. You know what I'm saying? And now you have a situation where you put out the first single for your album 8 months ago, and it still hasn't dropped. We've never seen this before in Drake's career. So, unless Drake behind the scenes fixes whatever he got going on with UMG, bruh, I think UMG is going to do everything in their power to make this album fail. That's just my belief, man. So, I'm not excited for Iceman. I think Drake should just scrap the whole album. I think he should just start fresh, just come up with a whole different concept. And Drake, bro, drop the lawsuit with UMG, sit down, have a meeting with them, bro, and just move on, bro. I don't want to, listen, and whenever Drake does put out his next album, bro, if he says anything about the beef again, bro, I'm going to just turn it off, bro. Because, bro, that was 2 years ago. We in 2026, baby. We still talking about an L that you took 2 years ago. Get over it, bro. Get over it. That being said, it's your boy Wavy. Stay Wavy TV.